Howdy, new day, new video. We're going to continue working on the Civic. I've been filming a series where I'm removing the D series. I've been documenting in every video exactly the steps that I'm doing, and you guys can follow along with every video and ultimately be able to remove the engine from your car. If you want to follow along, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any future videos, and without further ado, let's go get to work. Vehicle's jacked up. First things first, engine oil and trans oil gotta get drained. We're gonna remove the trans fluid, or at least attempt to remove the trans fluid, because it's already leaking because the car is lifted up. The bolt, I'm just using this. It's a little square. I already technically loosened it up, and we're just gonna go ahead and remove it. See, we got some leakage over there. We are about to find out if this works to drain. Boom. I think it worked. While we wait for the last of the trans oil to drain out, we're gonna go ahead and start draining our radiator by disconnecting that hose. A little bucket right here. Radiator is draining. Trans is basically done. Go ahead and put the bolt back on. That bottom hose for the radiator leads up to back here behind the engine. And now we're gonna go ahead and remove the top radiator hose. Taking a small break from all the coolant lines. If you guys can see, I removed the coolant line that went to the bottom. Bunch of water. I'm trying to remove the one in the back, but it's so hard to take it off. Like, I can move it around, but I just can't pull it off. We have this box. I went on Facebook. I asked if anybody knew what this was, and everyone seems to think that it's an aftermarket cruise control for the Honda. It never worked, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut this wire. Inside the vehicle of that black box, I don't know where the other cable went because I ripped it out. I don't know where it went now, but inside this is the harness. I've never connected or had it connected before, so that's probably why it never worked. We're just gonna go ahead and pull it out. I just wanted to see where it led to inside of here. Harness has been pushed out. Black box is finally removed, which it was just taking up so much space in here. And also, I went ahead and just ripped it out from this edge. So now I'm gonna have to figure out where it leads to inside the car so I can remove the other end. And no one really knew what this was on the internet, so I'm assuming it was just some aftermarket thing, but I'm just gonna go ahead and toss it. I doubt anyone would want it, but if any of you guys do know what this is, because I still don't have a very good answer, let me know. But regardless, I messed it up. It's going in the trash. Small update on the Kool-Aid lines. This line that went to right here, disconnected. The hose that went down there comes to right here, disconnected, covered with tape. This red line that goes, I think, to the AC, which goes into the chassis, connects right there, taped up. And this gray line that leads to the other entrance for the chassis goes to this one. And I believe that's all the coolant lines that connect to the engine. Moving on now, we're gonna go ahead and remove this bracket that mirrors the bracket we had to remove on that side. So 3 bolts, I believe 17 millimeters, and we're gonna try to take it out and then slide it out. If not, we'll go ahead and remove that bracket. Same thing as the other side. Now we're gonna disconnect the clutch line and just move it to the side. Also, this could have been removed already. I just never removed it, but completely remove throttle cable. In case you don't know, in order to remove the throttle cable, it has 2 nuts that clamp it to that bracket. You're supposed to unscrew that nut all the way until it hits over here, and you have that little bridge. With that bridge, you're able to pull it out. After that, I think that is officially the last thing we had to disconnect from the engine. The engine is officially ready to be removed. Everything has been removed. Coolant hoses, the brackets have been removed. The harness has been pushed all the way to the center, which is connected to the engine. We didn't do any disconnecting of the engine harness. Everything is still intact. It's just all pushed in to right here. Back here we have a couple hoses, but those hoses just run to itself or runs to the top part of the engine. I'm not sure exactly what every hose does, but they're connected to the engine. They're staying with the engine. Every other hose that was connected to an exterior part of the car or to the engine bay has been removed. Everything has been taped off so that we could prevent anything from going inside the engine. And That's it, guys. I think the engine is officially ready to be pulled. I just made myself a little bit nervous. So the clutch line, obviously you guys can see is leaking, messed up a bit. Brake fluid or clutch fluid is extremely corrosive apparently. And I left it and it kind of just leaked on over here. And I went ahead and cleaned it off to prevent any rusting. But I feel like some of it just went inside that hole, and now I'm kind of nervous for the entire little frame rail. I hope none went in there, because if not, this thing is just gonna rust out from the inside out. As long as the hatch lasts until we finish it, it's all good. Oh, that sucks. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got everything done that I wanted to do to the Civic in order to be ready in the next video to just pull out the engine, just get her done. If you guys been following along with the series, you theoretically should be on the same spot that I am at this moment, ready to just pull out the engine. I am a little bit bummed out because of the whole brake fluid falling into that hole. I hope my chassis doesn't just rust out on me, or at least I hope it lasts until I'm finished with the project. After that, it could just rust out on me after I'm done with my content. I hope today's video was informative. I hope it is helping you out if you're following along with the process. If you're new, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any future videos. If you liked today's video, drop a like. If it gave you some good information, drop a like, comment whatever you want, or give me some tips on that whole rust situation. Help a brother out, all right? But that's all I got for you guys today. I gotta go to sleep. I got work tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.